EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. Room here to run. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll try the left side. Archer. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. You talk about this Bengals defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
And he's got room. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a give right side. Archer. He finds some open field here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through a 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Look at this Baltimore defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They got to be consistent.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Richards. Caught. It's Wilson.
The Ravens at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to...
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly is lost. Yeah, there's no doubt.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
Running right, here's Brown. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. From the gun on third down is Burrow.
And looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming up for the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that really extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He tried to do it himself but couldn't find his way to the marker. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Earlier on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Now he's going to step up and run. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Inside the 20.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
Luke now for the extra point.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Open man is Higgins. Still fighting through tackles. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Burrow looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Mike Green providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
The return man, Wilson. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Richards. They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Up the middle they go. Archer. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 41. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mike Green able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line.
57 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Right, 80. Right, up. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Bengals get a bit closer.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at their own 43.
Now he's loose again.
And down to the 16-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Give him 42 yards on the ground. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the...
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 Thomas, 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Burrow. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
It's a gain of 23
11
yards.
Thomas. Here we go.
And the Bengal first down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Now it's Burrow. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Now Myers for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score Bengals 21.
The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I should probably sound a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look at...
There he goes, left side. He may go. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
I'm one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 10, 10, 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Chase, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 180.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. From left side, it's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT take.
Burrow will throw. Now he'll tuck it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. Under pressure, they got him again. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Now they'll automate to something else.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
11 mighty. 12.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a gain of 6, and that will be the final play of this first half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Richards. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And it's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 73 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. He's got it at the 2. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, Lou back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. On his loop for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Ravens 56, Bengals 28.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really Unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Looking to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Odafe Oweh, his 2nd sack of the night.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll try the left side. Archer. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
On the tackle there was DJ Turner.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
2nd and 9 now.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 9.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. It's their cornerback, keeping it himself from 8 yards out.
And the Ravens get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point up and through. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
1st down, Cincinnati.
11 MT.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll look to throw again. And he is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. On 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mike Green in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
11 Mighty, 11 Mighty, 11 Thomas. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Bengals 35. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 25.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Richards.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken around the 12.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And he's brought down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Another nice game. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And out of bounds right around the 20. And a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down. So a decent game there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
A great play there. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know. Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
18 at the 14-yard line.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 back, 60 back. Come 19, come 19.
Back to throw. Richards.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2, ready?
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The 2nd down pass
from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Archer. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like the running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here we go, shot. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Richards. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Big 13. Big 12. 12. 12. Stop.
Back to throw here.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
10. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
65, Cat, 65. Viking, 1879 Broncos.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Looking deep here for Flowers.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Zay Flowers, 30 yards. And the Ravens look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Sheds off the tackle.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Play action. Newman. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Adafe Owe
bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Let's go now.
Newman.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That's caught inside the 20. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Listen, when you're at this point of the game, all options are on the table. 4th down, they say, we've got to go for it. And what a play they come up with. Big yardage there to keep the drive alive.
Hey, Cam. Easy. Right.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Angel. Punch right. Sit high.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Bengals 73, Bengals 56.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
This is 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Richards. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, Archer. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Baltimore, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.